Taurus, this is your good stuff reading, and this is for August. Let's go ahead and pull some cards here. So this is kind of a August overview. See what's coming towards you. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, and now they are going to just scatter. Here we go. Get these bonus cards out of the way. Okay, and I keep looking at it because I'm going to pull one of these at the end. It says, Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant. How funny is that? That's some truth right there. All right, so I've got good stuff, good energy everywhere. I got my Felix Felicis right there. All right, so what is the good stuff coming to Taurus in August or whenever you watch this? Time and energy is fluid, not linear. So do check the playlist for your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what additional messages pop out for you in there. Chaos and conflict. Oh, joy. Okay, so this is a good stuff read, right? That would say that there's some kind of resolution coming to you. There would be an absence of this in a good stuffs read. So that this would be what you're leaving behind. Thank goodness I put a good stuff spin on this to begin with, straight out of the gate. Straight out of the gate. So that's what you're leaving behind. That's good news. Well, there's no such thing as good news or bad news. It's just news. All right, Regina. Oh my goodness, she who instigates leadership, provocation, and power. Yeah, I feel like you're taking charge with a kind of a no nonsense attitude. I'm really seeing those horns right there. And of course, your sign is the bull with the horns. So, yeah, really taking the bull by the horns. Come on. How can you not even see that? Yeah, just staring it down. You're like, nope, there's no chaos and conflict over here. Oh, no. Not while I'm boss. Big old boss. Ooh, peacock spirit, let it shine. With a 46 breaking down to a 10, which is a 1, which is leadership. Yep, there it is. Yep, taking charge. No chaos and conflict over here. So this is all the good stuff coming to you, all three rows. Oh, yeah. That's how we're rolling this week. Oh, yeah. We're not looking at the past. It's done. Dunsky. Stick a fork in it. What can you do about it? Nothing. All right. So we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Dwelling in the past is just an effort and futility, really. So we have temperance here. Some fire. Yep. You watch, what is that, Fortune Fire? I used to until they got rid of, what was his name? Will Willis? Yeah, without him. All right. So I'm sorry. I just don't like it without him. Justice. Look at that. Sweet, juicy justice. Balance. Wow. I'm digging it, Taurus. I'm digging it. Okay. The good stuff coming to Taurus in August. All right. I just heard good times. Celebrate. What in the world? You have temperance on temperance. Woo. I don't think I've ever seen that before, you guys. Have you? Have you had a reading where you had temperance on temperance? And look at that, into suffering, into that chaos, conflict, whatever it is. Justice. Wow. Taurus. My goodness. Look at all this love here. You know, this is really good. So you something that's chaos and conflict, it's over, it's done. You've really put your foot down here, Taurus. You're not having it. This is what you have around you right now. I get the feeling you left that. You were like, nope, I'm out. You know, screw this crap, I'm out. That kind of energy. I'm not doing it anymore. You know, I don't really feel so much as instigation here as, I don't feel like you're starting stuff, but, it's kind of that energy of don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You know what I mean? People don't want to mess with you. They want to be on your good side. That's all I'm saying. This is you being surrounded with people that love and support you, not that. That could have been something. I feel like that's past. I really do. It's gonna if it's not past already, it's gonna be. I feel you walking away from it. And this is emotional maturity, security, and just really focusing on your happiness and self-love and being around people, community, social situations. It's a smaller circle, but it's quality over quantity, right? That's what I'm feeling here, just celebration and being in good happy vibes. And it's all because of this inner work. Look at this. Two Saggy cards right here. And we know Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. It's luck, but this is something way deeper, Taurus. You know, the Temperance Angel is about inner alchemy. And when you change your inside world, your perspective, that healing with the Queen of Cups energy of understanding how things were there for you to help you grow, not really against you. When you've learned the lesson, you've tempered yourself, you've strengthened yourself through your experiences. And wow, this is the universe saying, I kind of told you so. When you change your inner alchemy, you change all that's around you, because that chaos and conflict, it can't come near you. This inner love and this inner transformation of your own vibe, as it extends out away from you, it will literally push those people out away from your life that shouldn't be there, that aren't in that same resonance. That's what I'm feeling here. They just don't jive. You know what I mean? It's not the same frequency. You're not on the same wavelength. That's been a saying that's been around for a long time. We're not on the same wavelength. And really think about that, because we put out energy all the time. Our aura, our thoughts are energy. And when we think, it doesn't just stay in our heads. Those thoughts are like liquid. It's out into the aether. Yeah, think about that for a minute. Everything that you think, the universe hears it. There's no privacy. No, no, no. No, no, no. The universe hears every single thought you have. That's scary, isn't it? There's no privacy. None. So be careful of your thoughts. But look, this is a release. That, happy tears with the Ten of Swords. I like the Ten of Swords. I really do, because it's the end of some type of suffering, whatever it is. And that's a good thing. That is a dang good thing. To something to be just over that wasn't working, you know? And the justice here is that constant reminder that we reap what we sow. Cause and effect, law and order, all day, day. It never stops. This energy is it's unbreakable. It's the law of the universe, how things work. You reap what you sow. People will treat you as well as you allow them to treat you, and so on and so forth. you know and the realization here is you could have stopped your suffering long ago by removing yourself from the chaos and conflict and surrounding yourself with supportive people. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's it. We have the power within us all the time. And I don't know what else to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. I feel like Forrest Gump over here. Okay. Great golly, I love Forrest Gump. I wish there was a Bubba Gump shrimp here. I'd have to probably go all the way to Houston or Galveston just to do it. I haven't really been out in a while. I've just been so I'm gonna tell you guys, having a tarot channel is awesome. It's fun. I like doing the message. It's a grind. I know I could do it from anywhere, but it's just a lot easier with my setup here. Just stay home. It's a lot of work, believe it or not. Okay, bam. Ooh, Six of Swords. Look at that. Yep. Oh, and now we have some Leo energy coming in. Inner strength. We see that here. Look at that right there. Leadership. And the Six of Wands. More Leo and Sun energy. This is a good stuff's read. Wow. A lot of success here. It comes from, starts on the inside. Certainly does. Let it shine. You know what I just thought was kind of funny? What is that? The Dr. Seuss with the little guy. Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. Which movie was that? I'm drunk. My brain is just going, but that's not, I just stupid. Never mind. All right, King of Swords. My brain is just doing weird stuff. Five of Cups and Queen of Cups again. Okay. All right. A lot of wisdom here. Look at all this air. We have Aquarius, and we also have Aquarius. um, Seeing the big picture, really. Unclouded thinking, very wise and, leadership kind of quality here. But this is taking charge of your path, of where you are steering your ship. This is moving the calmer waters away from chaos and conflict. Keeping the lessons you learned. That's what the swords are: knowledge, wisdom, communication. You know, you are going towards some type of leveling up, I feel like. You have a lot of clarity and intense focus right now. And I kind of feel like it's on having the right environment around you, a supportive environment, happy people, positive attitude. I feel, look at the gaze of this king and her gaze right there. It's focused. You're focused on the future, not the past, which I think is really great. There's nothing we can do with it other than learn. And right here in the heart of your reading, I feel here a great sense of courage, but healing these wounds. And I think that's doubly expressed here with that temperance twice. You know, um, I really feel there is this leadership quality, but you're you're loving and caring yourself. There are parts of you at some point in this journey where you were wounded. We see it here in this Five of Cups. But there's so much to learn and grow from these experiences, and that's what we're seeing here. That's where the wisdom is really coming in, is you nursing your wounds and caring for yourself. We have the Queen of Cups twice, and that is massive self-love, massive caring for those parts of you that are in shadow, the parts of you that were injured at some point. There's a lot of care and love happening here within you. That's why I think this Five of Cups is crossing this inner strength. It's tough to heal, but you are doing it, though. You are doing it. It's not telling me what this is relation. It could be like what it's in relationship to, whether it's a sudden loss or if it's regrets or anything that was past. These cups have been spilled, and there's nothing to be done about it. Everything else here is forward momentum, and so there's a realization here about that there's always hope, that there's a new dawn, but it does take time to heal. That's why I think that strength card is popping up. But this is saying here, you have victory here. This victory could be over this transformation within yourself, this really this deeper emotional connection with yourself and your healing. Your ability to heal is off the charts right now. She is calm. She is nurturing. She knows who to give her affection to. She's learned through trial and error That's why she has all these pearls of wisdom on her gown here. Very loving, nurturing, caring energy. And I feel like the success in your life will come as you embrace this loving and caring energy for yourself and your self healing. This is recognition. I think people are noticing how much you've grown and how much you've transformed in this period, how you've just removed yourself from conflict and chaos and have embraced like a new way of life, a healthier way of life. You just let it go. When something is over and done, there's nothing to do. You can't change it, whatever that is for you. Woo! Wow, Taurus. This is a good stuffs read. It is. It is. We have Pisces as the moon. It's intense, you know? And we have the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Is this a spiritual battle? Is it? I don't know. Let's see what's crossing. We have the Two of Wands. We get to choose our path, you know. But I think a lot of the times it's going to the same place, you know. It's just how we get there. Oh, look at that. That's completed. It's done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I just got to say, you know, the with the Queen of Cups twice, there is this realization here with the Queen of Cups that she has dived deep into this emotional ocean to heal the darkest, shadowy corners of the soul. Only you can do that. I mean, therapy is great, but the real work comes from within, and only you can heal yourself. And you can't heal anybody else. It's all individual, you know. And so this is you facing some type of fear here. Ooh, yeah. And I feel like you're choosing a new path. Maybe facing your fears is the choice, choosing a path to just, let's do it. Let's face these fears. Let's conquer them. The Two of Wands is the young emperor on top of the tower, leaving a comfort zone to go discover something about themselves, is what I'm seeing here. This is a self-discovery, is what I'm seeing here. This is self-discovery. Wow. That's what I'm feeling with that. Really being brave, too. And with this self-discovery, it closes a chapter here. One that was chaos and conflict, it's over. This is you standing up, finding your voice, saying no to people that need to hear no. That's the message that's coming through here. This is completing a cycle for you. It's done. We have done, done, done. A lot of completion here with some old, I don't know, something that's old, that's played out, that's no longer working. You're saying goodbye to this chaos and conflict. However, it's around you. There's nothing to be done for it. But look at this. Wow. You've made a choice here at the beginning of the reading to surround yourself with better energy, to love yourself fully, to really embrace yourself, all aspects of yourself, the hidden, the dark, everything. And now we have this opportunity coming in with this Ace of Wands and a fresh new start. Look at this. When you complete this cycle with this chaos, when you walk away from it, oh, look at that. Brand new, like a brand new babe. Because that's the end of this journey. And now you get to start a new one. I mean, that's pretty freaking amazing right here. Going from the world, that's the last card in the tarot, to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Yep. Oh, my goodness. I just thought of the Princess Bride when they were saying back to the beginning, and then the Ozzy Osbourne concert he just did. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So there you have it. Taking a leap of faith here, trusting this process. Some type of divine inspiration is going to come to you, but this feels very spiritual, you guys. This is you following your passion. This is really nice. Really, really nice. But the biggest thing is when you leave this chaos and conflict, everything changes. It's done. It's a completion of a cycle, a major one too. Major. Water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. You definitely are exploring your emotions during this time. Wow, Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Yes, yes, and more. Yes. Wow. That's amazing. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. I'm feeling that. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Just be careful. There are so many scammers out there right now. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. We have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. This could be you. I thought that for a second. You might be searching out some type of expert with that King of Swords, going towards an expert for something. So if that's the case, then do it. But I got to tell you, sometimes when we get rejected, okay, when we're told no, that can be the best thing for us. I was watching that A&E, um, The Nine Lives of Ozzy Osbourne, and case in point, Lollapalooza. I think that may have been my first concert back in 1996. Went to see Lollapalooza, and Sharon wanted to get Ozzy on it, and they were like, "Oh no, 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 he's not right for this. No, 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 no." So that no was a motivator, and that's how I see no's in my life. It's you know they didn't want him for that concert, and that's fine. They weren't necessarily trying to insult him. They just didn't want him. They didn't see the value in it, right? But then they decided, okay, you don't want us. Ozfest, wildly successful. So sometimes these no's in our life is there because there's a better option waiting. We just have to trust in the process. There's something else. No's are fantastic motivators, in my opinion, because that means that if you really want to do what it is you're seeking to do, then there's a better way to get to it. All right, let's see what your Stoic wisdom is. Ah, okay. Men are disturbed not by things, but the views which they take of things. Epictetus. So acceptance of suffering. Oh my gosh, this is good stuff, Reed. Okay. When encountering physical discomfort today, like muscle pain, observe it without seeking immediate relief. Suffering becomes lighter when we stop resisting it. Like water flowing around rocks, acceptance creates a path through pain. And so I think this is important because when we accept the losses that we have in life, like this feels like a loss, you know, it's a release. You know what I'm saying? It's a release, and it's going to allow you to one, be stronger, but it'll allow other and better opportunities to come in. That's what I honestly, genuinely feel, you know, and this looks awesome to me. Is there a little bit of suffering involved in this? Yeah, but you're going to be happy about it. Just like in Harry Potter is prayer. Gonna suffer, but you're going to be happy about it. Okay, Taurus, let me know what you think of this reading. Let me know if you resonate with what's going on here. Leave a comment below, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.